Welcome to this lesson about REST. What is REST? REST stands for Representational Standard Transfer. REST characteristic. Client server. REST must provide separation between the client side and the server side. Stateless. REST request must contain all the information needed by the server since the server will not store information from one request to the other. Caching. The server must decide whether or not to cache the request. Layering. REST allows the client to communicate with the server in a standard way. Unified interface. The method of communication between the client and server must be uniform, either JSON or XML. REST HTTP method. Client communication with server in REST by using HTTP protocol. The following table shows the HTTP method that the client can use to communicate with the server. Get data from certain resource or endpoint. Post, send data to certain resource or endpoint. Put, update resource or endpoint. Delete resource or endpoint. HTTP response code. Success. It comes in form 2XX. 200 or OK when the get resource retrieved successfully. 201 or created when post resources created successfully. Client errors come in form of 4XX. 400 means bad request. The server cannot or will not process the request due to an apparent client error, such as malformed request syntax, size too large, invalid request message framing, or deceptive request routing. 401. Unauthorized. Used when authentication is required and has failed or has not yet been provided. 404. Not found. The requested resource could not be found but may be available in the future. 405. Method not allowed. A request method is not supported for the requested resources. For example, a GET request on a form that required data to be presented via post, or a bot request on a read-only resource.